Hello everyone, and welcome to this modding spotlight featuring BUNGARTIUS by the PaleoARK team. BUNGARTIUS is in the same mod as PaleoARK native Aquatic, so that is with the Cryptoclidus and the obelisk squid. So if you already have that mod installed, just update it and you'll get BUNGARTIUS immediately. And this creature release is in celebration of native Aquatics now being a year old. How time flies. So, let us go forth then and find ourselves a BUNGARTIUS. And quick little side note, can I just say how cool it is? Like, look at that collection of dinos, man. There's obviously quite a few things I'm missing here in this little lineup, but isn't that just so cool to see? I love just how much the collection's growing. Dude, people make such cool things. So, let us jump on our Paleo Cryptoclidus, because I do sleep on the Paleo variants quite a bit. And this one just looks really cool. I love the patterns and the flippers. And before we get started, so with this mod update, there's also been 2 changes to the Cryptoclidus itself and one to the obelisk squid. And that is that the Cryptoclidus now has IK. Now the IK is a work in progress, and the main thing I've noticed is that its flippers really, and its head, really sink into the ground, and I don't normally like pointing out the flaws that are going to get fixed, but I wanted to mention it this time because I know that, you know, some people might notice it, might be concerned and think it's a bug, and technically it kind of is. It's a work in progress, so this will get fixed up, don't you worry. And the other update with the Cryptoclidus is they can now swim backwards, which I don't think is something that any other marine creature in this game can do. Now, I know that a lot of the terrestrial creatures that can swim in water, like, I think baryonyx can do this. I know they can swim backwards, I'm pretty sure they can. But any of like the really pure marine creatures, I don't think that's a thing. And otherwise, obelisk squid has one tiny change or update, and that is that its sound now has attenuation. What that means is that, I just had a little anomalo there. What that means is that the further you are from the creature, the quieter its sounds are. Now then, BUNGARTIUS. Let us go look for a BUNGARTIUS. Now, I do need to point out that there's actually very little information on this guy. As far as I've seen, this is supposed to be an early game alternative to the dunkleosteus. It is a knockout tame, and I think I read it spawns in coastal regions, but otherwise that's kind of it. It's actually not really any information. So I don't even know what diet it has, if it's like piscivore, carnivore, kibble, etc. So as I look around, that's a rather deep water sarco. As I look around for this BUNGARTIUS, I did want to mention the fact that, yes, there might be errors, or I might have to figure things out today. I'll be a little bit, you know, more clueless than usual. But I am actually working on a creature catalogue, and it's very, very work in progress. There's a lot of missing mod creatures because this is a slow process where I need to research every individual creature, or I have my friends helping me, which is amazing and I'm so grateful for it. But otherwise, I bring this up because anything that I might get wrong today, or in videos in general, I will be later researching and clarifying, and I'll be making this catalogue for my own uses, and I figured, hey, if I'm going to make this thing, may as well make it public, and I really hope it helps all of you as well. Because I've been needing something like this for a while. Turns out such a thing does not already exist, which is actually really quite surprising. We don't have like a modded wiki. We have the wiki that does have modded creatures, but only like 5. And they're all out of date. So I needed to make something myself. And yeah, I hope it helps. Again, I bring this up because there's going to be errors today, most likely due to lack of information. And I'm really hoping that this will help clarify things just moving forward. It's definitely helping me in my videos, I'll tell you that. Now, regarding BUNGARTIUS, like I said, oh, hello. Like I said, it's meant to be a early game dunkle, but I'm pretty sure I read it's supposed to spawn in the coastal regions. So let me go back up there again. And I guess I'll just skirt around on the beaches. Thankfully, Cryptoclidus is, by definition, a stealthy creature, for those who don't know. This guy has a permanent giddy-like passive effect, so that will at least make it easier for me to just you know, swim along the coasts and avoid all dangers. I don't know how big BUNGARTIUS is going to be either. I know it's big enough to be ridden, but aside from that, I've actually got no idea. Ocean pancake, look at you! Whee! They're cool, I like them. Very ambient. And you are... Oh, there you go! Oh! For a second then I thought, like, I moused over it, but I didn't think there's going to be BUNGARTIUS. I thought, oh, there's 2 of them! Is that another one over there? No, it's a manta. Ah! From a distance, it kind of had a similar silhouette to, Acrifister. The dolphin from the Sunken World editions. Oh, you're so shiny. Got level 50, level 60. Oh, look at them. So let's get a quick little... Right, first of all, are they aggressive? I suppose I'm on the wrong creature to find out with, actually. I'm on the stealthy one. Oh, they flee. Oh, there's a crypto right there. I was not expecting that. So these guys are actually a passive flee. Oh, wow. Oh, you're beautiful. You're really cool. I love the shine. It's... How do I say this? Right, I'm probably going to sound really dumb. It looks really like it's got fish scales. You know how when you look at like a tuna or like certain fish out of water, they like have this really beautiful iridescence. It kind of feels like it's got that going on, which you don't really see a lot in Ark now that I think about it. Right, anyway, these guys are a simple knockout, and I'm willing to bet that they take less damage from the front. So I'm going to shoot his body. And oh, that did a lot of damage. Oh, wait, hold on. Is a crossbow not... Wait, where'd you go? Oh, wait. You attacking me now? I'm a little confused. You were fleeing earlier, but now you're attacking. I think. Okay, I'm not sure this is working as it's supposed to be working, but I guess, you know, hold on. I wanted 42. I mean, I guess this does make the taming process much easier, but it's taking severe damage. So maybe the harpoon launcher is the way to go then. Hey, what if I'm just gonna try. If I dismount, are you gonna attack me? Are you capable of attacking? I mean, surely you have like a really cool jaw. Oh, okay, it is capable of attacking. Okay, it's just the fact that I guess I'm on a much smaller creature, or I'm not sure. I know Depths will see this, bless him, so any issues like that he will immediately address. Bear that in mind. I don't know if that's quite right. But that is remarkable damage taken though. Let me quickly get a harpoon launcher. That is so interesting that it fled as I got near it, and now it's attacking back when I actually engage with it. I don't think I've ever seen any creature behave that way. Normally if they, you know, they flee, they're like completely passive. That's a really interesting change. But otherwise, yeah, the harpoon launcher definitely does seem to be doing the trick better, which is, it's also dealing torpor to me. What? Okay, the harpoon launcher is definitely doing the trick, which is really surprising because this was meant to be like an early game creature. At least I thought it was, like a alternative to the dunkle. Wow, you look wild. Oh my goodness, and now it flees. Okay. Wow, just look at that poor spiky thing. Let me double check in a moment. I do want to see like what kind of, or actually, your torpor's rising, right? I can afford a moment to check. So the harpoon launcher, 43, and the trinket spear bolts are 72, and the shocking ones are from the Sunken World editions. 72. What is dunkle by comparison? 44. I don't think that's right, unless I'm just missing something horribly. I don't think that's quite right. Well, in any case, the fact that it's gone all the way to the surface of the water is really nice for me. It means it's less likely to get attacked by other things. If ocean creatures even do get attacked by each other, I've genuinely forgotten. I avoid the ocean so much, and we've got so many cool modded creatures. Like, I'm not sure if that zip over there is going to attack you when it's knocked out. I've genuinely lost track of these things. But that should knock out any moment now. I don't want to shoot it too much. No, it's dropping torpor. Oh, there you go. Cool. Right, so there is our... Oh, are you... I thought you were aggro to me. I want to check it. Oh, okay, let me just get rid of this quickly. I don't trust that Ziff. Okay, while our little guy's knocked out, I just want to test and just, you know, make sure I'm not wrong. Will you flee again if I get close to you? Okay, it's definitely swimming. I'm going to quickly mount up because there's a manta nearby. I'm not going to be, you know, stupid and get myself attacked. It does flee. That's really cool. So it actually has like different states of temperament, essentially. That's unique. Okay, so BUNGARTIUS. Like I mentioned earlier, limited information. I actually don't know what food this guy wants. So I'm going to take a stab in the dark because it's based on dunkleosteus. I don't know if that means it's literally a child class off of it. So I'm just going to test superior kibble. That's what donkeys normally like. And in terms of raw meat and raw fish meat, I'm not going to test that now because raw fish meat always has pretty crappy effectiveness whether it's preferred or not. You know, that one's always a bit, you know, iffy. So let's just stick with kibble for now, and I'll clarify it in the catalogue later. Oh, the crypto just kind of squawked by itself. Oh, I love the new idle animation things, they're so cool. Man. Yeah, no, like I said, I've been sleeping in the Paleo Cryptocleidos. It is beautiful. You're just a really cool looking guy. I love them. They're cute. Definitely one of my favourite tames. Oh, there we go. Okay, so one superior kibble just one-shot tamed it. Tamed it in one singular bite. I'm on, you know, my typical... Actually, I gave you 15, didn't I? Did you just eat another 3 immediately? Where are you going? Bruh. Okay, whatever. Right, so yeah, as a reminder, I'm always on times on taming on this server, and yes, I'm on a server today, so yeah, that's the thing. Now, regarding BUNGARTIUS, they don't have saddles at all, which is surprising, I won't lie. Handy, so I mean, so I can just go ahead and mount it right now, but definitely surprising it has no saddles at all. So what that does mean though, is that, oh, I'm just gonna do myself a favour, shark repellent, because that's from the Sunken World editions. I just really hate the ocean as it is. I hate that sharks everywhere aggro, although I haven't actually seen many sharks, which is rare. Either way, so the fact that this guy has no saddles is actually very interesting, because that means that theoretically, due to it being a knockout tame, you can tame it whenever you want. You can tame it at level 1. However, the fact that I needed a harpoon launcher because this one's got a low health stat, although even if I had a high health stat, that crossbow was dealing a lot of damage compared to the torpor increase, so I'm not very convinced it was really a health RNG issue. I don't know, again, that's something I'll probably get addressed later, or maybe I'm just wrong and I thought it was supposed to be early game, but I feel like it's supposed to be early game. Either way, so let's take a little close look at you overall then. I got very carried away there. So first things first, surprise, I made this one. Now, BUNGARTIUS was an interesting creature because we didn't really have a solidified design for this. This is kind of one of those, hey, make this and go. And because of that, because of the lack of any cohesive design and therefore a lot of changes were, you know, there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of changes being made throughout the design of this, it was a bit of a jarring process. However, I do like the results in the end. I really like, as per, you know, the group's ideas and such, I do really like how this jaw works. Like, it has these kind of like weird bone teeth. Like, again, it's based on dunkle, right? So it's got this really crazy bone skull. I don't know the exact science behind it, but you see what I mean. The thing that I always found really funny though was that these nostrils, like if you go and look up BUNGARTIUS images online, they always have these really funny nostrils and I have no idea why. It's kind of adorable. They don't have this crazy chin, but this is of course the archified nature of this creature coming in, and a bit of the armor over here because I'm a big fan of making, you know, features consistent throughout a creature. I know that the entire nature of dunkleosteus and said similar creatures was the fact that they had like these really bony faces and heads, but just in terms of creature design, I do like it when features occur elsewhere, even just a little bit, just a bit of variety, rather than being secluded in that one spot. But yeah, otherwise, this is definitely much more of a chill model, very chill, especially compared to, say, Lady Mahadi or Elasmosaurus, and this one was really fun. And thus now we see this close up in-game, and Clay was the one to have done all the textures, and Clay's done an amazing job. I really love how he's made what actually was a very simple model. Like, there was very little features aside from the face, very little going on, and he's made it so much more intricate, like all these spots along the side, the rather thin stripes, all this stuff going on the fins. He did a fantastic job of this. I love you. I really like just all the craziness going on in the face. And one thing that some of you might notice actually is that this one happened to spawn in Jowie colours, and that's quite interesting because when Clay was mocking up the textures, he did do it in Jowie colours, and I know a lot of you won't know what that actually means, but if you've been watching me for a very long time, you'll know that's just really, really wholesome. Right then, so, BUNGARTIUS, first things first. Ew, nice fish-like animations. I mean, I know it's a fish, right? So animation's never going to be too crazy, but it feels nice though. I have seen some modded fishies where they feel very flat because an argument can be made that fishes are probably, or like marine creatures are probably the easiest creatures to animate in Ark. The argument can be made, and you know, I mean, that's what I believe at least. But saying that, I have seen some people get very lazy because of that. This is not. I think this looks really good. It's got like a lot of life, a lot of flexibility. Every part is moving as it should, like even the little back fins there, the little small leggy ones. There's a word for it, I forgot what the word is. You can see that they still sway in the motion. It just looks and feels really good. And can I just say, this is speedy. You are a speedy boy. Damn. So then, we have left click, which is a bite. A very quiet bite, actually. Hold on. Yeah, very quiet, actually. Right click. Ooh. So that I'm going to assume is the harvesting attack, because, you know, it kind of digs its chin into the rock. I assume we'll check out in a moment. See? Oh! Oh! Oh, that has no cooldown, so it does a big old... Oh, it has a little cooldown. Wait, are you just doing it twice? Hold on. That's interesting. I can do it twice in quick succession, and then there's a cooldown. Oh, wait, no, it's inconsistent. I don't know, whatever. Right, well, it does a spin. That's cool. I was trying to test it, and it just wasn't working. Nothing but Q, R, T. There is no T, I don't know why I said T. Okay. Other control? No? Right, so that's it then. It has left click, right click, and C. So, first of all then, I'm pretty sure right click is obviously the harvesting one, but I just want to test. Does left click do anything? No. Does C do anything? No. So it is right click. And right click breaks things. So like I said, that early game dunkle-ish, kind of. And the fact that it has no saddle and that it can swim really fast actually means that you really could just go diving deep down, quickly get some oil. I do like additions like this where they can change the early game quite a bit. Not too much, but it just gives you more options where instead of your only oil option being trilobites, or, you know, grabbing a pteranodon and flying all the way to the Arctic and risking freezing. I do like it when creatures like this, very simple creatures, just offer that alternative where, hey, instead of flying to the Arctic and freezing, just dive down quickly with your limited oxygen with a quick, nimble creature, grab some stone and oil and such, and get out. Do you break regular rock, surely, right? Yeah. Oh, it's a flint gatherer. I mean, that makes sense, right? That does make sense. Ah, so there you go then. If you were lucky in regards to the knockouts, or if the whole health to torpor ratio gets addressed, you could actually get this as your flint gatherer far beyond the anky. And I mean, it would be faster, right? Because, well, there's a gajillion rocks in the bottom of the ocean for a start. Great coral as well, by the way. And just the fact that, you know, you got more flexibility, more agility, it's faster than an anky is. Yeah, that could be really handy. Do you get weight reduction? No on the flint. Yes on the stone. 50% weight reduction on the stone. 50% weight reduction on the oil. And yeah, okay, cool. So it does get 50% weight reduction on all of the heavier materials, but not on the flint. That makes sense. That does make sense. Now then, what do you do in terms of attacks? Let's go ahead then and get you tracked up. And so my left click does just a good old standard 45. Does my right click do any damage? It does. It does less damage, but it does do damage entirely. And doesn't seem to do like any bleeds or any effects. What about C attack? Whee! Oh, the C attack's a bit of a knockback, if I saw that correctly. Yeah, oh, wow, okay then. Oh, that's really handy. So not only just for an AoE ability then, but because this is, again, a more nimble creature, that just means that you can knock things away. Which is especially handy because it is saddleless after all. Speaking of it being saddleless, so let's go... Oh, hold on, what was that? Oh, okay. Sorry, that crypto gives me joy every time I hear it do that little bark. That gives me so much joy. Right, regarding BUNGARTIUS being saddleless, I do just want to double check, because I'm pretty sure it does have the damage reduction in the head like the dunkle does, but I just want to confirm it. And let's not do it on a manta, that'd be silly. Wow, the ocean spawns are actually really crap today. I've not seen a single... Hold on. Is there like any megalodon spawning? 62. What happened? I'm not going to complain, but what happened? That's really weird. I like it. Wow, the ocean feels remarkably dead when there isn't a million megalodons chasing you all the time. I'm really like, what actually, oh, what is going on down there? That might be, that was from when I was taming, oh, there's a megalodon from back when I was taming the, Hydrovanta. As you can tell, I'm a little bit messy with my stuff. The joys of having a solo server. Well, I never thought I'd have to say this, but I actually can't find just like a regular megalodon not attacking my other creatures, so I'm gonna have to spawn one in. This is a weird day. So I just want to find out then, like, do you, oh, this swims backwards as well. Ah, that's great for testing. Or you, go away. So, do I have to reduce damage in the front? Surely, right? So 32 from there, and 32 in the back, still 32 from the back. You are doing a lot of damage, and it probably shouldn't have spawned to level 100. Yeah, okay, and let me just double check if I just turn around. So glad I can swim backwards, make this so much easier to like line up. 30. 28. Okay, so it kind of does. Wait, I wasn't paying attention then. When I right-clicked the Megalodon's corpse, I got prime fish meat, raw prime fish meat. That makes sense, because whenever you use a hatchet on a Megalodon, you do actually get raw prime fish meat. You don't get it regularly from consuming corpses, like other creatures do. But yeah, that's good to know then. So actually, in that case, if I just be a little bit cheeky, and we'll just do like a little cheeky refill stats, because we are testing. Oh, okay, Crypto's on an adventure, and I ran out of oxygen. Well, that'll be fine. Let's just get another Megalodon then, level 10 this time. And I just want to see then. Let's go ahead and just kill you. What's the health? Oh, that's an interesting point. So, generally speaking, as I'm sure a lot of us are familiar with. Oh, okay, wow, okay, actually attacking backwards in the ocean is freaking awesome. I'm still taking damage, because it's faster than me moving backwards, but that's amazing. Anyway, I was just going to mention something interesting. As we all know, the ocean wildlife, their health scale like crazy, and it's very obnoxious. I'm not a fan of it. But that being said, this level 10 Megalodon, 840 health, versus my 78 BUNGARTIUS, 360. Now, obviously, a Megalodon should have more health anyway, but it does make me think that this creature, BUNGARTIUS, might be scaling like land creatures. So it doesn't have ocean health scaling, which I don't think that's really a good thing or a bad thing. I guess if anything, it just means be cautious, you know? What is he doing? Anyway, as I wanted to test, right-click spam. Oh, I'm drowning. It'll be fine. I just got the one prime fish meat there. I'm sure if this guy had a lot more melee, just like, you know, the weapon damage of a hatchet, it would probably have yielded me more. Hey you, come with me. One thing I want to find out is, can you go on land? I know it's a very silly question. No, you can't. Okay. I know that's a very silly question, can this guy go on land? But so far, every other PaleoARK ocean critter, minus the obelisk squid, every rideable PaleoARK ocean critter has been able to wander onto land, so I was just curious. But no, this guy cannot. He truly is an actual, like, marine fish creature as far as ARK logic goes. Hello! Wow, 2 Megalodons! Where were you guys earlier? Go, Crypto, go! Now you can spin circles productively! And we're gonna right-click for some hatchet. No, for some prime. We're gonna right-click for some hatchet. Okay, Becca. I did actually get 1 prime there. And let's right-click you as well. And from you, I've gotten 3. 5! Hey, there you go then. So it really is random, just like, you know, regular harvesting tools. Right then, I do think that is everything. I'll just quickly check one thing. You have genders, you are breedable. Yeah, I think that's otherwise pretty much everything then. What a cool little guy. I like this. I do really enjoy just like these more endemic creatures. I mean, that is the entire point of native aquatics. It's supposed to be more endemic stuff. Although, I'm not sure riding it counts as an endemic, but you get my point though. It's still like a more chill creature, something that assists in the early game or in utility or what have you. It has a job to play, it has a role, it does that role nicely, and that's that. And I do love that. I really like those kind of additions very much. I also think this complements the release of ankylosaurus and Lady Mahadi really nicely. We have these two giant apex scorched earth creatures, and now we have a little handy aquatic guy, and that's cool. I like that. Right then, I do believe that is all. Thank you all so much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed this. And like I said earlier, if you already have native aquatics installed, if you already have the Cryptocleidos, then just update your mod, update your server, and you'll have access to this guy as well. Thank you so much, take care, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.